बना दिया मैंने, आजा। हम्म।
Cycles in 4 steps. I'm going to teach you these steps by converting 2 example scenes from cycles to new. The first one being the classic barbershop from Angel to Retail step. The first step is to adjust the render settings. Enable ambient occlusion, screen space reflections. You can disable uprest rates, but I don't really see a difference to be more sound. Enable happy intent of shadows settings and increase the cube and cascade size. This will increase the shadow resolution, that will make the shadow sharper.
लोड आउट तो मैंने सेट कर लिया। चलो
मेरा पीओवी तू के डिस्कॉर्ड पे चेंज है, मैंने ऊपर नीचे लगाना बस। जल्दी चलाना भाई, 2.5-3 घंटे लग जाएंगे तो।
Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
चल देते हो वाइड के।
वो बैक की बात नहीं कर रहा था, लेनी है।
हाँ
वो ले ली, मिल गई। अच्छे, हाँ नहीं वो पहले बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया कंडीशन में मिल गई।
लाइक और उसके ऑप्शन क्यों नहीं आ रहे?
हेलो हेलो हेलो, बोल तो कुछ।
In the end, for
Center
someone
है ना?
with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Now you'd think pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
फिर से वाइड
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it
तो
straight
हूँ
through to
बनाए
the
थे।
keeper.
दिए ही नहीं वाइड भाई लाइन के बाहर टिप का गए वाइड नहीं दिया जब
हालो हमने आओ
Couldn't have hit that any better.
हालो हमने आओ हाँ हाँ
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
बन जाएंगे भाई 100-200 रन मेरे को लग रहा है 200-300 तो बनेंगे आराम से
300 नहीं बनाऊंगा ना मतलब क्या है क्या हुआ
क्रिकेट तुमने खरीदी हुई है
Xbox पे भाई
From the deep, on target. Got forward well.
तेरे को लिंक दिया था ना उस पे डालना
The ball, a lovely shot and good running.
तेरे को लिंक नहीं दिया है
9
क्या
runs added in that over.
नहीं
India are 1
अरे यार माइक्रोसॉफ्ट स्टोर पे अकाउंट लॉगिन
right
करना
arm
पड़ेगा
pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
कोई बात नहीं फिर वही खेलना है ना भाई
तो उससे Xbox का गेम पास मिल जाएगा ना तेरे को पूरा
वो मुझे नहीं मालूम था भाई
जरा तेरे को
अरे आवाज रिपीट हो रही किसका चल रहा है ये
मेरे चल रहा है तेरा बोल में
Should get a single.
Just threw the shot too early.
Couldn't get it through the field. This should be close.
Exquisite.
Of this match. Got a new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Okay.
They'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than their...
There'll be runs here.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Over. India up. 1
Winner
for
नहीं
12.
क्या?
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler.
तो जोर मिलेगा ना
Looking
सबको
forward to seeing what they can do here. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easy. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Wait!
Can't get that outside the ring field. Super shot.
और कैच ही नहीं पकड़ा भाई.
कैच तो बॉल तो था, फील्डर तो था ही नहीं नीचे, कैसे कैच पकड़ेगा?
था भाई, नीचे था वो फील्डर.
नहीं था भाई, कैसे था?
अरे यार
ऊपर से गई, ये तो ऊपर से मारा, क्या कर रहा है देख.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Tricky, well played.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Root. Getting a wicket in that over, really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end.
No ball हो गई यार ये तो.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Anderson is usually very good at not bowling no balls. Must have got something wrong with the run-up.
Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made.
कैच आउट हो जाता ना.
रन आउट होता ना.
रन आउट नहीं रे, कैच हो गया था ना भाई.
कैच कैसे आउट होता है?
अरे नो
No
बॉल
ball,
नहीं,
feet
नो
पे.
फ्रीट नहीं होती तो.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
लाल करके है साला.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
कितने रिव्यू मिलते हैं इसमें?
3 होंगे ना, लिखे होंगे, देख लो. 3 या 2 मिलते हैं सर, 2. आइएगा यार.
यार
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
ये डिस्कॉर्ड का इनपुट लिया हुआ है स्ट्रीम पे?
हाँ इनपुट है ना डिस्कॉर्ड का.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Loud appeal.
ये कैसे, ये टपा खा गई क्या उसके हाथ में?
route from the press box end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it
एक
wasn't
सेकंड
that
रुकना है
wide.
ना चलाना मत
तू भी स्ट्रीम कर रहा है क्या?
नहीं नहीं ठीक है ओके चला
Big edge. Loud shout.
अगर मैं 10 रन भाग जाऊं तो
तो उसकी छाती में जाके घोटों में मार रहा है बॉल उसकी ले तेरी
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Middle that one, great timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
पावर प्ले का इस्तेमाल करते हुए
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an end.
Yep.
There's trouble here. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Pads that away. Confident appeal. Could it be? This could be out. Big appeal. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
ग्रुप में फॉरवर्ड कर दो तो लिख दूंगा
हैं? नहीं
ग्रुप में डाल लिंक तो डालना
Nice shot. Runs possible.
क्लब्स में भी डालूं
हैं
क्लब एक्स में
पहले में डाल दे सिर्फ
डाल दे
That's the over. India are 2 for 49. Gone. It's a good count.
कभी तो फंसेगा कभी तो फंसेगा
लेट हो गया यार
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Immediately underway with some runs.
एवढा ले मैंने
ये भी आउट
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
क्यों ठीक लगा जो मैं तो बेच दूंगा इसको
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're
Hey,
quick
there's
to take
Pingal.
guard and face up. It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
एक और हो जाएगा तेरे को मारी है बॉल
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Thick edge.
हाँ
That would
बीच
have
में
been a
पकड़ ले
very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
England found
Practice
some
कर
good
रहा है
rhythm in
बीच में
that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
दो विकेट आ गए पिछले ओवर में तेरा
Anderson is looking good. Found some rhythm. Really challenging the batter now.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
पकड़ी नहीं उसने बॉल फील्ड में
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot through the gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. That sees the completion of the over. A good one
Must be
too,
in
not
the
many opportunities to score. Great shot.
इधर फील्डर खड़ा करूंगा पहले मैं साले.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. Just threw the shot too early.
चौका आ गया वो यार सही नहीं हो.
Chance to run two.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
5 runs added in the over. India are 4 for 72. Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that
No ball?
dive.
आइड कहाँ नो बोल.
कोई नो बॉल सुनाई दी. कमेंट्री नो बॉल बोला है. सही है. कुछ आराम से पीछे करो. बढ़िया खेलो.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Thrust the pad at it. Big shout.
No.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. 2 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
of a change up in the field now.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
3 विकेट इसने अकेले ने लिए भाई इस बॉलर ने.
Good shot. A beauty.
That
वो
went
लिया.
all the way up toward the grandstand.
Okay.
Ball driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a
वो
repeat
कैसे
of.
लिया?
You don't want to be giving easy runs away. And gone. That's a
तो यार मेरे को
fantastic
लगा
catch.
छक्का हो जाएगा यार.
जे रूट भाई तगड़ा बॉलर
Starting
है
to get
भाई.
really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is
Yeah, mate.
heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
ये चौन का.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst
ऐसे
ball
मारना
he'd
तो
seen,
पता
but
नहीं
it's
कैसे
still
मारा
raced
उसने.
to the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Finds the edge. Huge appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time that brilliantly.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right armer is coming on to bowl from the university end. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
चूतिया
Well, you
भाई.
sometimes just have to stop
बन
big
गया.
fire batting like that. Gets onto
अरे
the
भाई.
field
देखना
early,
ये
well
तो रिप्ले देखना
timed
पड़ेगा.
and
कुछ तो हुआ है.
अल्ले क्या वो देखा नहीं.
ऊपर दिखाया पता नहीं क्या
No
किया.
think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight to the fielder.
well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
गुड़ता गुड़ता कर रहा है. थक जाएगा ये जल्दी. डेविड मलन लग रहा है.
Brilliant shot that.
एक फील्डर आगे लाना पड़ेगा.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. A bit of a change up in the field now.
जो पकड़ रहा है भाई ये बॉलर. अरे भाई.
Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every field.
ये
is
रिप्ले
asking
देखना है
the
मेरे को.
question.
हटाना मत. रिप्ले चलाना है इसका.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little.
कितना रन 105 रन बन गए क्या?
Disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play with
अरे
the
भाई.
V early
ये कब
and
हुआ?
expand as they get settled.
क्या हुआ?
Couldn't have played that any better. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Flew away with pace.
Come on.
Brilliant timing.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
1 second.
जो रूट का शतक तो करवा के जाऊंगा मैं, भले 4 विकेट ले लेकिन शतक करवाऊंगा।
किसकी?
जो रूट का।
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
टप्पा खाई, मेरे को दिखा टप्पा खाई है, लेकिन पता नहीं कैसा आउट दिया।
यार क्या चीटिंग है यार में।
नहीं भाई, टप्पा नहीं खाई भाई ये।
ये
अकेला विकेट निकाल रहा है भाई।
It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 7 for 113. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
पचास ओवर का है।
Edge. Amazing delivery.
हैं ये तो
कितने फोन किया बाजे तो पहले।
Ball either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
आवाज़ तो वॉरज़ोन खेलता है।
तुमने क्रिकेट का बताओ कितनी देर लगेगी?
50 ओवर का है बे।
No need to look any further on that
अरे
one.
टाइम
Taking
बोला
the
ना
bat
यार।
before
अरे तो पता
the
थोड़ी है।
शुरू कर दो ना, आप सीन शुरू कर दो हमारी, ये चला दो नितिन वाली।
मेरी
स्पॉट पे करते थे।
नहीं उठिए फिर तुम चलो।
चला के छोड़ दो ना, क्या दिक्कत है, क्या हट रहा है आपके?
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
लगी तो दे।
That's just wasting.
यार मेरे पास रिव्यू एक ही
everyone's
बचा है।
time.
तो 2 होते ना।
एक ही तो मिलता है, तेरे पास भी तो एक ही है। तूने कहाँ रिव्यू लिया? अभी तक लिया क्या तूने रिव्यू?
Oh, that is a great catch.
तो 2 ही तो होते भाई।
अरे एक ही तो मिला है मेरे को। एक ही तो किया है अभी तक मैंने रिव्यू।
तो एक बचा ना।
हाँ तो खत्म हो गया ना, है क्या मेरे पास? एक ही मिला है, एक ही मिला है।
Never an easy time
पता
to
नहीं
come in after the fall of a wicket.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Quick onto that in the infield. Big appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Just can't can't seem to get the ball away. That's the
105 पे 2 विकेट थे, 116 पे 8 विकेट हो गए.
105 पे क्या 2 विकेट थे रे? दूसरे ओवर में 2 विकेट हो गए थे मेरे.
That's mistimed. It's gone
Out
high. Should be gone.
नहीं हुआ.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Just threw the shot too early.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not
Let's see,
build any momentum. Great time right off the meat of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Middle that one, great timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Chance. Loud shout.
ये क्या था?
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
आगे आजा भाई आलसी.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Milan ends what has been a tidy over.
Just
needed to top it off with a wicket. Root from the press box end. Edge, what a ball! Challenged immediately. Bat was very close to pad. They'll feel like they got something on it.
आज लगी ये इसने अगर ना एडमिट तो दे दिया ना आज लगी भाई इतनी बड़ी.
Brilliant decision to review. They bat on.
नहीं यार नाम
Time to
दिया
keep the
किसी ने.
pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Digs out the Yorker.
अगर मैं इसके सारे ओवर से निकाल दूँ तो
got nicely on top of the bounce.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Nice shot, runs possible.
भाग रोटियां भाग.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Well placed, should get a single. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Really?
Good pickup, big chance.
Out हो गया यार, क्यों होगा?
Well done.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Easy does it.
First
ball and get
नहीं.
some runs.
बोल नहीं रहा.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Out.
And a great catch. That wraps up the
अरे भाई,
innings.
145 का कितना टारगेट है? 140.
137.
They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. This total is
150
well
रन का
below
टारगेट
par,
50 ओवर है.
and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting.
138 का टारगेट है.
Couldn't get it through the field.
पूरा बाटा मारा इसने तो.
There's a chance if this hits.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Burns shakes their head. It was there to be hit,
Burns.
but couldn't make the most of it.
The whole team goes up for that one.
Ah.
They feel pretty confident about this.
क्या रिव्यू बनता है? नहीं बनता. क्या बॉल मारी भाई?
They've got to go without scoring. This is a real purple patch for the bowler. They've got one of the main batters out, LBW.
They'll get at least one.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on. They
Hasib
bring a bit of
Hamid.
energy to the crease.
Yeah. Out. You are
Great
out.
shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
A few moves made in the field.
ये अभी तक नहीं है क्या?
क्या चले गए?
क्यों?
पता नहीं. वापस सोने चले गए. फोन कर दे.
No run scored.
5 runs added there. England are 1 for 5.
तुम क्या क्रिकेट खेल रहे हो?
हाँ.
बैडमिंटन खेल रहा है. सारी बॉल विकेट पे सारी.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Absolutely nailed it.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle.
स्क्रीन देखना तो आराम से भाई. कमेंट्री करना गुजराती.
इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है भाई क्रिकेट में. मैं देखता भी नहीं. वो वर्ल्ड कप और आईपीएल सिवा उसके अलावा.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually
अबे
come.
यार.
अरे वो कहाँ है ऊपर वाला?
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
In the air, looks to be landing safely.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yes.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now.
रन रेट क्या है?
Would have been really happy with that last shot. Super piece of timing.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
क्या शॉट था?
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
The captain is going to change things around in the field.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Going with pace now.
Spinner or what?
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
अरे यार शिट मैंने गलती दबा दिया है बटन नहीं दबा.
Loud appeal. Beaten on the drive.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Misses everything.
Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pass.
यार
full setup.
अरे गलत दबा दिया यार मैंने बटन भाई मैंने आर्ट ही दबा दिया गलती से यार साथ में फिर एक
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
क्या setup किया है यार सही में.
सेटअप नहीं
comes
दबा
out to bat in a bit of
वो गलत
form,
बटन दब गया था
but
मुझसे
it'll be interesting to see how they
गलत
go.
दबा देना गलत बटन दबा देना.
Broad takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it.
बॉलर पहले ले आया तू.
End of
अच्छा.
the over. 6
हैं?
runs coming from it.
बॉलर लेके आया ऊपर तू.
England are 2 for 32.
2 की रन रेट रिक्वायर्ड है मैं क्यों मारूं पूरा 50 ओवर खेल के जाऊंगा
A bit of frustration
ये
after
wide
that
क्यों
shot,
नहीं दी?
went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
ठीक है बता.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
There's trouble here. Could that be out? Looks so.
क्यों आया?
मेरे को लगा नहीं पाएगा यार वो हाथ में रख लेगा बॉल उतना तो बटन है गया
तो क्या लगा अपील करूंगा मैं.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off.
बॉलर ऊपर लेके आया पहले तो.
There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Stokes is new
Ben
to the
Stokes.
crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
जी कोई गाली दे.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
भी 8% पे
Stokes
use
has got the big shot away this over.
क्या
Now they
8%
can
पे क्या किया
focus on playing the next ball
Shaders
on
preloading.
its merit.
गेम में घुस जा.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with
ऐसा
that
भी होता है
dive.
गेम में.
हाँ. कितने देर बोले? कि वो नहीं उठाया.
नहीं फोन ही नहीं उठ रहा.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball.
Yes, headers
A
in
beautiful
it.
strike there,
No.
down the ground. Some adjustments to the field.
last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
अब ग्रिप नहीं आती आपने.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
There'll be runs
Out.
here. What great
Yeah.
brilliant catch close in.
कौन आउट कौन हुआ? बेंच टॉक्स तो नहीं हुआ.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Butler, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Straight to the fielder. Bowler is confident on this one.
रिव्यू नहीं बचा तेरे पास तो. नॉट आउट है वैसे. बॉल टपा खा के आई हूँ. वेस्ट मत करना थे.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Good bit of timing
બાકી એક
there.
બચ્ચા માંગે છે ને દઈ દેવાના.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and
મળે આ
elegance
ગાડીના
of a
મળી જ
batter
રહે.
right at the
એમાં
top of
આવી
their
રહી
game.
condition. એ તો કોઈ ટ્રાન્સફર જ નથી કરાવી એટલે.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
આરામ.
Perfectly timed.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Over. England are 4 for 63. Going with spin now. Quick onto that in the infield. Nice solid defensive shot.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Chris,
हाँ
mute कर.
हाँ
वापस आवाज आ रही तेरे इसमें।
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
God. अब लेगा लौंडा ट्रिक देखना।
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Got right in behind it.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery. Is keeping the bowler honest.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
चुप क्यों हो गया तू?
अरे यार माइक बंद रह गया मेरा। अरे भाई लालच नहीं।
A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills.
प्लेट करा भाई, वो प्लेट में भी आउट हो गया।
Does very well quickly across to that one.
यही
नहीं है वैसे, फिर से टप्पा खा के गई है।
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power.
ऐसे फील्डर कहाँ गायब हो जाता है, मेरे को समझ नहीं
And
आता।
it just keeps going.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Nice shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone
अब
just
करना पड़ेगा इसको,
watched that
अकेला ज्यादा करने से।
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there. Stokes shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
ये कैसा आउट नहीं है?
India having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though?
Yeah.
India with a fantastic review. That will be very pleasing.
मैं वही स्विच आउट कैसे नहीं दिया बे? फिर म्यूट हो गया तू.
NPW 3 विकेट में 2 विकेट बचे अपने.
फुल प्लेट खेलना है ना.
कोशिश तो हो ही रहती है लेकिन एक बॉल लालच वाली आ जाती है.
ये कैसे ढीले से बॉल उठाता है रे.
In a rather streaky fashion, the bowler won't mind that at all.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Great shot.
चौका है.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes
50
you just
होने वाली है.
accept
50
it and move on. Got all of it, and for 6.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's
Out ही नहीं हो रहा साला. ये आउट हो जाए 3 खत्म है.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
क्या कह रहा है?
Great delivery, got it full and
ये आउट हो जाए टीम खत्म हो जाए.
और क्या खत्म है भाई.
Really playing
बाकी
all
तो
their
सारे
shots
लाल लाल
that
पड़.
over, really expensive.
एक स्पिनर है क्या था तेरे पास? बुझ गया भाई. खड़े में जाती बॉल अभी सीधी.
जबरदस्ती यार.
सीधी इतना मतलब इतना पास से निकली ना भाई ये बॉल स्टंप के. फिर भी चलो कोई नहीं अपना मेन प्लेयर तो आउट नहीं होता.
Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
पुश द रन रेट. एक की तो रन रेट है इसको क्या पुश करो.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Full and good night.
लग गया था लेकिन इसकी भी नहीं हो गई.
Have to do much and got 4.
थक जाता है बॉलर इसमें.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Out. Straightforward catch in the end.
अर्ली आ गया भाई. ये कौन आउट हुआ? बेन स्टोक्स थोड़ी हुआ है. रॉबिन्सन हुआ है. बेन स्टोक्स तो भी जिंदा है भाई. आते भाई चक्का दे दे.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Roll through the offside.
बॉलर
Easy
मार
as
रहा
you
है,
like.
बॉलर मार रहा है.
Got their weight forward. Their
बैट्समैन है वो
head was
जरूर.
right and punched nicely through
तेरा
the ball.
बॉलर पहले आ गया तो तेरा बैट्समैन बाद में आया.
वो तो मैं लेके आया था भाई.
तो फिर बैट्समैन आएगा ना अब तो.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Beaten on the drive.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting.
Ben Stokes. इसकी 50 करनी है.
Yes. Edge. Amazing delivery.
चलो हो गई.
कैसे उठाता है ये?
Good innings
हिले
to
जैसे.
bring up the half century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here. That is an amazing half century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Loud shout.
इसने नहीं दिया बेस ने.
The keeper seems convinced
अरे
this is out.
नॉट आउट है क्या? रिव्यू ले रहा है, कुछ मतलब नहीं रिव्यू का.
हाँ सही है.
एक्स तो दबा दे. ये तो दबा दे मतलब.
हाँ बोलो.
ये दबा.
इधर कॉल आ गया. Out दे दे.
Looking good so
Out.
far, no issue with the bounce.
Out.
Clearly
Out.
impact in line, not much to argue
अरे
about.
यार umpires call
Narrows the
यार.
margin, sees the not out decision stay.
ये तो
ठीक
लग
है
रही
ना
है. ये तो लग रही है ना विकेट में. ऐसा क्यों?
हुआ शायद. बेकार
Wasn't
ही.
a great decision to start
अरे
with.
भाई वर्टिकली
Not
खेल लूं क्या
surprised to see the
वॉरज़ोन भी आज?
umpire's decision stand.
नहीं.
Nice shot, runs possible. Needs a direct hit.
Good running.
Direct hit नहीं मार
Needed
पाता.
speed well. Probably closer than they expected. Well, for a brief
What
moment, she
level?
thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
There'll be runs here. Fantastic.
आ गया. ठीक है डॉलर्स.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait though to face their
कितना रन
first
बनाना है
ball.
मेरे को अभी? 15 रन और बनाना है.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon
Single
that second
bag, yeah.
run was on, but clearly the
Peer
batters
ज़्यादा.
knew better.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. India can now have 4 fielders outside the circle. They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
अरे यार. अरे भाई बढ़िया खेले भाई. फिर मजा आ गया.
India get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to
Hey,
top
yaar.
10 wickets and the victory.
फिर भी भाई तूने 17 ओवर में 140 रन बनाए थे, मैंने 10 ओवर में बना दिए।
हार तो क्या हो सकता है।
हारने से छो हारा तो गम नहीं है मेरे को। स्क्रीन पे ब्लैक स्क्रीन छो आती थोड़ी देर, मैं खाना खाऊं। बीआर भी डाल